Boxing talks, talking about the late night. What the fuck? Boxing talks. I was goody, was goody, Chris, was Gertie, Virtuoso, D-Son, Leo, Stratford in the building. We had an excellent day of boxing. I think it was our friend Eson of Rhode Island who stated that people are always criticizing DAZN, but DAZN always delivers. You know, the knockout of Josh Warrington, regardless, a lot of people tried to paint that out to be a loss for Eddie Hearn, but that still results in residual viewership and viewership overall. It was still a big card. The second fight between Warrington and Mauricio Lara, that was a big card. This weekend's card, that was a big card. In that instance, Eddie Hearn's fighter won the fight because Lee Wood is a matchroom fighter. Mick Conlon is with Top Rank. I actually had Mick Conlon up going into the 12th, but not by much. I said that in my weekend recap video. I had him up on like maybe a point, maybe a point or two, but it wasn't a big deficit between them. And Lee Wood, he closed the show, man. You got to give it to Lee Wood, man. That dude delivered, man. That was one of the best fights I've seen in recent memory. Yeah, everything. Like, he really, for real, turned it around because he started off the fight at a big deficit. I gave Mick Conlon several rounds in the first half of the fight, including the extra point from the knockdown, which was electrifying. That was honestly one of the best fights I've seen in recent memory. That was a fight of the year candidate. Was goody decent? I was goody long knife. Was goody warp? Was goody J St. Peter pimping? Hey, Jacob Torres. Hey, I don't know, Jacob. I don't know. Because on one end, I didn't like how Lee Wood was taking the looping lefts and the straight lefts from Mick Conlon. He seemed a little bit chinny to me. Like, yes, he is a guy that can be hurt, and Leo does throw punches in bunches. He does throw a lot of volume, but at the same time, I feel like Lee is a concussive puncher. Leo would go in. Let's put it this way: Leo would go into that fight the favorite. So it's not like you're off base. He would go into that fight as the favorite. Affleck's not better than Dark Knight. Better Bruce Wayne, not better Batman. No mames. Mira, coño. Mira. Ben Affleck was a better Batman based on the source material. And what you're confusing is the movie being better than the actor. Because the Nolan brothers films were very good films. But individually, the casting is what made them so good. Heath Ledger as the Joker, Tom Hardy as Bane. You know what I mean? What's that guy? The guy who played the Scarecrow, Harvey Dent, the guy who played Two-Face. It was an ensemble cast that made the whole movie cohesive. It's not like it was all on Bruce. Whereas individually, Bale's Batman and Affleck's Batman. No, Affleck's Batman is better. His fight scenes are better. His depiction of the character was better. I was goody Edwin Castillo, que lo que, Danny Fantasmo, Martin Gonzalez. DAZN didn't even show the replay. No, porque ellos estaban preocupados que ese tipo estaba muerto. ¿Cómo ellos van a enseñar replay para esa vaina? Si ellos están pensando que ese tipo maybe tiene brain damage. ¿Cómo va a ser? Mario Guzmán, la vaina. Ya tú sabes, niño. Isaiah Guzmán, Mario Guzmán, Alicia Bungarner. Shout out to the whole family. Sophia in the building. Ya tú sabes. And yeah, yo, but just back to the boxing. I didn't expect them to show the replay. You know, the same thing happened with Maxim Dadashev, God bless the dead. When that happened, they didn't show a replay for that. I think the same thing happened when Patrick Day, God bless the dead. The same thing happened with Patrick Day. They didn't show a replay for that. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find footage of Subriel Matias versus Maxim Dadashev. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find that footage. Dude got punched out the ring. Yo, that shit was wild, bro. That shit was wild. But it was a great fight, man. Jules, I'm still annoyed that Weasel Espinoza said DAZN could have made a better offer but refused. They already offered him money twice and he couldn't cross. It's hilarious. I'm with you, but this is what I'm going to say. I'm with you when it comes to Andre and Charlo. But the reason I'm kind of getting salty with Oscar is because you waiting up until now to get DAZN involved when Showtime never had to be involved for you to do Munguia versus Andre. You could have did all. If you wanted to put Jaime in a title fight, there was a title fight sitting right there on your lap the whole time. So don't wait till Showtime makes an offer to Munguia to start worrying about doing a title fight on DAZN. To me, it looks like he's trying to stall out the Charlo fight. And this is the thing. Maybe Oscar doesn't really like that fight, but Fernando Beltran does. And if you go to Fernando Beltran's Instagram account, I posted the screenshot, but for those who didn't see that episode of The Relay, I posted the screenshot of Fernando Beltran, the president of Zanfa Promotions, and he said that the negotiations are ongoing. That's what he said. So we can, be I'm not optimistic, but, if you want to be optimistic, that's the news. What I'm saying is, don't wait till Showtime makes an offer to Munguia to start worrying about doing a title fight on DAZN, because you could have been did a title fight for Jaime Munguia on DAZN, and you tried to act like that man didn't exist. Now you don't have that option, and you don't have Gennady Golovkin as an option either, because he's either going to beat Murata and fight Canelo, or Murata's going to beat him, and that's going to fuck up the plans. But either way, Golovkin is not an option for you. Maybe they want to win the Adames purse bid and win the fight and then win the Charlo. It's a pointless excursion, though. It's a pointless excursion to like, oh, well, let's do the Adames fight first and then we do the Charlo fight. Nah, why go through the formality when you could be fast-tracked to a title shot? Jaime's 25 years old. He's got 39 pro fights. He's about as fucking ready as he's gonna be. We can't coddle him. He's about as fucking ready as he's gonna be. And what's chapping my ass is Oscar. If you were so worried about delivering a title fight to DAZN for Jaime, you could have fucking put him in the Andre fight. So don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. I want to see Munguia punch Charlo out the ring. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Don't wait. Don't fucking wait and don't mess up a good thing, because the truth is, if you don't do the Charlo fight, what do you have? If you don't do the Charlo fight, what you gonna do? Who you gonna fight? Adames ain't no big name. Like, I would pick Munguia to beat Adames. I would pick Munguia to beat Adames. But why go through that? Why even do that? What, like, for what? If you could be fast-tracked to a title shot, then why do it? Jessica Sala says, oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. I got the screenshot. No te apures. We're going to talk about that también. I got the screenshot already. Pues sí, eso es la vaina, que no joda la vaina ya, que tú sabes que ese muchacho ya, él tiene que pelear por un título ya. ¿Cuál es la vaina? Like, yo, how long you going to wait, bro? How long you gonna wait? Si tú no quieres coger chance con Yanni Beck y tú no tienes access a Golovkin, ok, pelea con este tipo y ya, deja la vaina, que hace tiempo that we've been waiting for Jaime to step up. And it's not one way. I know I'm critical of Charlo too. It's not one way. Por eso que yo estoy diciendo, ay, ya, just make the fucking fight, bro. The fuck? Don't start worrying about delivering DAZN a title fight now, because you could have been did that with Demetrius Andre. You didn't do that, so deja la vaina. Country. Charlos are starting to get annoying. They seem to get in a lot of trouble outside the ring. I agree with you, but I'll say this. When you read what it's about, the situation with their cousin that's pressing charges, the story is that the cousin was on a four-wheeler and he ended up knocking Jermal's wife down somehow. It doesn't say that she was injured, but somehow he knocked her down. So when you think about that, if that's the truth and that's the story, is he really in the wrong? That doesn't mean I like Jermal, because I don't like Jermal. Like, I ain't forget that he got wild with a fan asking him about, I forgot what it was, and he smacked the phone out their hand. Where was that energy for Danny Jacobs when he rolled up on you? Where was that energy? Where was that energy for Demetrius Andre when he rolled up on you? We hold all promoters accountable here. Meanwhile, the others will focus on Oscar, Eddie, and DAZN and not the PBC. Yeah, but in this instance, it's the way I look at it is, if Showtime initiated the negotiations and Showtime made the initial offer, the only thing that would offset that for me is if DAZN came back and said, okay, well, we're going to put more money in the pot so that we could do the fight. Then I'm like, I understand, even though I'ma still feel like, yo, don't go bringing the zone in it when you could have been giving them a title fight. Hyman was there. Demetrius was there. If you wanted that fight, they would have paid for it. So don't fuck this up. To me, it kind of felt like a stall tactic. And I talked about this, I believe it was with Ringside Reporter. Let me check. I talked about this earlier with Ringside Views. Shout out to Ringside Views on Instagram. For those of y'all that ain't following, follow him. I talked about this earlier. He told me, he was like, yo, I feel like it's a stall tactic from Oscar. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that way too, because you didn't put no priority in putting Jaime in a title fight. Cut the shit. Stop the cap. You could have been did that if that's what you wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Willie, that like, just, because of that incident, I'm like, if that story is true, because that's the story, I read the whole thing, that the dude was, I guess, bugging out on a four-wheeler, one of them ATVs, I imagine, and the dude ended up knocking down Charlo's wife. So to get him out the shit, Charlo punched him in the face 3 times. I can't knock him for that. The dude was bugging out. He was probably saucy. I would say yes. I would say in the state of Texas, Martin Gonzalez, Munguia versus Charlo is a bigger fight at the gate. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like Charlo's not your fighter. Demetrius Andrade is your fighter, and it's up to you to deliver for your subscribers. So what do you want to deliver your subscribers? Andrade versus Quigley and Munguia versus Ballard? Like, what do you want to deliver for your subscribers? So to me, I'm kind of like, yo, you know what? The zone should have put the pressure on the both of them. Now, we know Andrade wanted that fight. We know Andrade wanted Munguia, but I don't think Golden Boy wanted Andrade. And I'm like, well, what the fuck, bro? Okay, cool. Fine. The past is the past because Andrade is leaving. Don't come over here fucking up this fight now. Don't fuck this up. Your man got damn near 40 fights. The fuck y'all waiting for? Stop the Tijuana taxi. Stupid. So yeah, man, let me put these earphones in. Before I open this up to the panel. There's also news that those preliminary talks between Team Benavidez and Team Plant fizzled out. That's what they're saying. Jose Benavidez is saying that the offer was denied. I don't know what the offer was. Honestly, I don't fucking care. De verdad, a mí no me importa. Porque esos dos tipos tenían que pelear en 2020. Para mí, they should have fought in 2020. Y no me diga la vaina de la pandemia, porque Jermell Charlo peleó con Jason Rosario en la pandemia, behind closed doors. So the same way they did that fight, you could have fucking did that fight. Pero tú querías joder y gastar tiempo y ya, la oportunidad se te fue. Like Ron Boy said, if they couldn't get Cinnamon and now Munguia, but Bud is free and they won't give brothers money, I've been saying that shit all week, bro. I've been saying that all week. Oh, so y'all could dig in a wallet for Munguia, but y'all can't dig in a wallet for Bud, and y'all can't dig in a wallet for Devin. I see how it is. Really, to be real with you, Sophia, I don't know. I don't really know what was offered to him because this news is literally just coming out now. For what it's worth, Caleb Plant already responded on Twitter. He already responded. And of course, there's going to be a back and forth. Of course, me and you are expected to care. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't give a shit about that fight. I don't care about that fucking fight. I don't care about that fucking fight. Nah, it was never ordered, but there was a time when Munguia was in the top spot by way of the WBO, and you know that if he wanted the fight to be ordered and he wanted the fight, it would have got done because Andre, Quigley was a voluntary. If he wanted that fucking fight, it would have got done. We all know that if Munguia wanted that fight, it would have happened. Exactamente, Leo, que ahora, hablando mierda de esa pelea, mira, ya ese tiempo pasó ya. The time for that shit passed already. Like, come on, y'all was both champions at the same weight. Y'all was champions at the same weight. Canelo coming along and knocked that man out. So what it mean now? In the mean in between time, while y'all join the panel, I'm gonna show y'all the new joints I got. I got these navy blue Adidas, you know what I'm saying? And they are like, I know y'all seen them on Instagram. Out the package, they not like blue the way they are in the pictures. They really more indigo, like a navy type indigo blue. But they aight. It's not what I thought it was gonna be out the box, but they aight. You got the 10 right there, feel me? The 10 right there for the chinos. For the chinos right there, I might get some different color laces. I might rock the ones that it came with, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like J's and shit like that. That shit is for cornballs. I don't really like J's. I never have. And I don't really, it's like 10 fucking people back here. Jesse Quesada says, does PBC replace mall for plant for September? Esa es la cuestión. Love the show. Folks need to realize you can't escape the truth. It's inescapable, bro. It's inescapable. All right, we gonna let everybody on the panel, but y'all gotta talk one at a time, man. Don't talk over each other.
I see those kicks, Jules. You ordered them kicks next day air, huh, Jules? Didn't you?
Yeah, legit. I seen them. Let me tell you, I seen them on Instagram because Instagram know I be buying Adidas. If I don't buy Adidas, I buy Chucks, and Instagram know that. They put the shit right there. I was like, you know what? I need those. But they not as blue. Like on the picture, they look like this. And when I got them out the box, they like a denim type blue. They not.
Yeah, I like the denim finish.
Hey, I mean, then you just got to do your Joe Goosen thing then.
Of course. You think I'm not?
Y'all want to hear a good laugh? I had a dude in a boxing group today tell me Conlon quit in the 12th round.
Wow. Okay. That's why I don't talk boxing anymore.
Country. That's why I don't do the Facebook boxing anymore. That's literally why.
Yeah, man, that dude was violent, man. I couldn't believe that shit. He wouldn't stay off his point no matter what I told him. I even told him he was on the ropes. He was exhausted. He got caught by a short right hand.
And got punched in his head, B. Like, what are you talking about? The fight was punched out of him. What are we talking about? This guy quit. He was punched out of him. That's crazy.
It was some dude that I was talking to in this group, man. He was insisting that Conlon quit. I was laughing at him. People were calling him stupid. It was hilarious.
Let me say this. In 2014, 2015, really 2015, I was real big on the Facebook boxing groups. And shit like that is why I stopped fucking with. I'm like, yo, it's too many motherfuckers saying stupid shit. Like, I don't want to read that stupid shit.
Julius, it's unmitigated psychopathy at the highest level. It's just unmitigated psychopathy.
It really is.
But let's talk about the Nottingham fighters that take a horrific beating just to come back and win fights. Carl in the 12th round against Jermaine Taylor after getting slave whipped for the majority of the fight. Lee Wood came back after getting shellacked by Michael Conlon, and he came back and won. Yo, how does Conlon make 126? Because that's a big boy at 126. Well, he's 8 too.
I'm gonna say this. I think that Conlon. I'm not making excuses for Conlon, by the way, but I feel like maybe he should be at 130, and the reason he's not at 130 is because he knows he's not a big puncher. That's what I kind of because he's not a little guy for 126. Like, and neither is Lee Wood though. Lee Wood bigger than Conlon.
Both of them concussive though.
Yeah, but both of them, I'm saying that, look, when you look at a lot of other featherweights, they look at Gary Russell compared to them.
But you got to remember stature of Gary Russell. Gary Russell's 5'5", though.
That's what I'm saying.
5'8".
That's what I'm saying. That, like, yo, the average featherweight or a moderate size for a featherweight is Gary Russell, Mark Mixayo. These motherfuckers look like super featherweights and lightweights out here.
Yeah, bro. I was looking at Conlon because Conlon, he may not be the heaviest handed puncher, but he has enough respectable power to keep people off of him. And yo, dog, he was hitting Lee Wood and he was dropped. Didn't he drop Lee Wood twice?
No, he dropped him once. He dropped him
He
once.
dropped
First
him
round.
once, but then
First
he
round,
faded
that's it.
in the end of the fight, and he just did that.
The 11th round, Lee Wood looked bad.
Yo, you gotta lower your mic, Chris, because you screaming, bro.
Yeah,
I'm screaming bad.
We can hear you.
I got no trouble with that.
Yeah, we could hear. Well, it hurts, but we can hear you.
Don't worry about that, guys. But like,
all right, let me say first, let me get to the Caleb Plant shit because I just got to get it out the way that, man, I don't give a fuck. Yo, Jay, you give a fuck about that fight?
No, not now. It doesn't surprise me one bit that he turned. Hey, who could blame him? Because I don't want to be knocked out 2 times in a row. So.
I mean, it ain't even that. It's that Benavidez, Team Benavidez, before I pass it to Drew. Team Benavidez got the fucking nerve. Oh, we going to negotiate. Bro, you had the chance to get this dude already. The fuck? That ain't news.
PBC, they just keep fucking up, don't they? They just really do. I mean, it's
That's
like
if that ain't some goofy ass shit, your own promoter, and I dug up the clip. The clip is from February 2020. Samson Lukowicz is on. No, we're not gonna do this fight. 2 great fighter, a fighter, you have to pay. 2 fight from now, you have to pay. That's what he said, bro.
Did this guy get his promotional license from
like
did he get his promotional license from the cereal box or something?
Yo, listen, let me pass it to Drew after this. I'm gonna say this. Samson Lukowicz has a great eye for talent. I will always give him that. Sebastian Fundora, Gabriela Fundora, David Benavidez. He has an eye for talent. But as far as managing, nah, you suck. What do you think about it, Drew?
It just is more of the same bullshit. They're fishing. They see the fan reaction. They know the numbers. If the numbers wasn't tanking across all of their platforms, Jules, from regular Showtime to pay-per-view, they wouldn't be trying to make these fights.
I agree.
They'd be all in-house. They lost Canelo. There's the Munguia fight struggling. And it's comes down to the fact that these dudes want to get paid a certain amount and that money ain't there.
I'm gonna go to Jose. Jose, if the Plant fight, because they saying that the Plant fight is dead, right? So since the Plant fight is dead, do you, as a boxer and a boxing fan, do you expect to see Charlo versus Plant or Charlo versus Benavidez?
I mean, honestly, I want to see Charlo against Plant.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Charlo against Benavidez.
I was about to say, like, I don't really want to see Charlo versus Plant.
No, because I was reading some posts on my tablet, and I actually saw a post about the fight. I was like, nah, I don't want to see that shit.
No, but I don't think nobody really want to see Plant. Not against those guys.
I mean, if you want to see Plant, I want to see him like, I don't know, like Noah 168 at the very least. Like, I don't know, like let's move on from that shit. Like,
right,
I want to see like Plant, like on a waist fight, like I don't know, against Soto or whatever, like a sacrifice. Like,
before I pass it to Eson, let me say this: the only way you could get me interested in Caleb Plant and his next fight is if it were against Billy Joe Saunders. Then I would care. I really would want to know who's the better boxer out of the both of you. I literally would want to know that. Like, if you get Billy and you get Caleb in the ring, who's the better boxer? Because I know this is going to be a boxing match. This ain't going to be a shootout. And the average boxing fan is not going to like it, but I want to know who's the better boxer out of both of y'all, because I feel like it's Billy. I feel like it's Billy, but I don't know that.
Yeah, because I don't see Plant moving up to cruiserweight for that fight. I don't know.
I mean, as far as Jens, as far as Billy goes, he looks like he ate Caleb. So,
yo, Billy look fat as shit, bro. There ain't no surprising nobody.
Billy was never really lived a life though. Billy never lived a life like that.
Plant should have fought some of them dudes before Canelo, before he got knocked out. You know?
Ain't that the motherfucking truth? Like, this is what killed me. All these guys was already there, bro. Plant was there. David was there. If Billy is easy peasy lemon squeezy, then why ain't you beat him? You know what I mean? What, David, all these guys is easy, right? So you had a belt since 2017. What the fuck were you doing from 2017? Sniffing coke? Treating your nose? Fuck out of here, B.
You know something? I actually want to see those fights if you add Andrade into the mix.
Yes, I agree
Billy
with that.
Joe looking like Santa Claus these days.
Bro, Billy Joe is semi-retired, bro. That dude is quasi-retired. It's a
He's
wrap.
done. He ain't fighting no Eubank. He ain't getting no Eubank Junior rematch.
Bro, and who the fuck?
Billy Joe Santa.
Billy.
I want to see you bang after that.
He said
George.
Billy Joe Santa. Go ahead, country.
One of the guys in the comments said Plant versus Eubank Jr. What do you think about that?
I like that fight.
That's a good fight.
It's not bad actually.
That's a
I
good
got
fight.
Eubank winning actually though.
Real quick, guys, we got to send our prayers for Razor Ramon, Scott Hall.
Yeah, man.
He's on life. He's on life support for the bad guy El Chico.
Oh man.
Yeah, three heart attacks, bro. Three heart attacks, bro. After hip surgery, because they do give you blood thinners like Coumadin and stuff to stop clotting. Because after you get a replacement surgery, I was in nursing school for one semester, so I can remember that they give you certain things like sequential compression devices and things to help you aid in your recovery, because stuff like that can happen. Because once, for example, you get a DVT and it goes to your heart, it can happen like that. He had three.
Nah, but the other thing is he an old steroid head. Like, don't you notice that all of have y'all seen Lex Luger lately?
Yeah, bro, they don't make it to 60, bro. They don't even be making it to 60.
Have you seen him, yo, dog? Like he don't look nothing like the dude that knocked out Hulk Hogan with the steel plate. He don't look nothing.
You had all that juice from the 80s, the cocaine and the drinking and the traveling. Like, they're like 80-year-old men that are in their 50s and 60s.
Bro, shit, even Ronnie Coleman, who won the Arnold Classic, he not holding up too good either.
At all, bro. That
CT Fletcher got heart problems. He got heart problems.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at Lex Luger right now. He looks like shit. Respectfully.
No, I got a question, Jules. I got a question. In regards to this Munguia nonsense, do Zanfer and Golden Boy have to agree for the fight to go through, or can Munguia just say "fuck it, I'm going"?
I think, honest to God, that I think Zanfer supersedes Golden Boy Promotions.
It's Zanfer. It's Zanfer. That's the problem. It's not Golden Boy. It's Zanfer. They're the ones they have the option to just let it go to Showtime, but they want it. They are the main issue because Jaime it's Zanfer. Yeah, that's his promoter. Most it's like the Zepeda thing. How Zepeda's with Zanfer, but he mostly fights on a Top Rank. It's like co-promotion with Top Rank. It's the same thing. Zanfer has the same Munguia.
So it's Zanfer is the holdup.
Yeah, it's not Oscar. It's actually, I mean, they're obviously a part of it. Like, I'm sure they want it too, but it's mostly on Zanfer. If Zanfer said, "Nah, we don't need it on the zone," they could go to Showtime with it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jules. It's Eric Gomez and doing most of the day-to-day legwork of negotiating.
Yeah.
Oscar's not in the boardrooms doing the negotiating and the deals. No,
exactly. Eric and Roberto is the ones that handle all the business at Golden Boy. Eric Gomez and Roberto Diaz. Oscar is golfing, bro.
Oscar's pounding out trainees. Okay, you didn't hear it from me.
So in your opinion, back to Jules, we're quick. We're here for your opinion, so we want it. What do you really think's going on?
Honestly, I think that if based on that situation, the one that Isan just described, I have to think, okay, well, why would Fernando Beltran, right? Why would Zanfer want it on the zone instead of Showtime? Well, on the zone, Jaime is the house fighter. On Showtime, Charlo's the house fighter. He wants as much leverage as he can, if that's the situation. That okay, it's Zanfer holding up the fight. Why would Zanfer all of a sudden give a fuck about the zone doing a title fight for them? Julius, like, bro, you could have did a title fight for them with Andre.
I think I know one issue that they're having.
What's the issue?
I think there's also a rematch clause. Don't forget. So I think maybe Zanfer's not messing with that as well, because you see that they already got this Adamas bid on Tuesday. So if they don't salvage this fight, you can see it go to Adamas. We all got Munguia winning that, and it's going to be a WBC purse bid between him and Charlo. And with those bids, there's no rematch clauses. maybe that's I don't know because there's no point. There's no point
That's
in
why I
going
said
through.
that, Jules. That's why I
That
said.
could be, man.
My
That
man,
could be.
Easy. That's why I fuck with Easy. Fucking smart. Like if we do this the regular way, we go to the purse bid, and you don't get a rematch clause. You still have to fight me, but ain't no rematch clause.
And
Yeah.
you know where that's going. You know where that's going.
We don't know,
Good
bro.
point, Esau.
I'm not
Good
even.
point.
I'm not gonna make no bold proclamations because I picked Mick Conlon on points, and look at what happened.
Yeah.
Anything
No.
can happen, bro.
But that's
I'm
why I
talking about, like,
said
the
I said
network.
that as soon as the negotiations were going on, that like, nah, they're gonna want it to go to purse bids. And the Adames fight's a real fight still, though.
And no, it's like if you ask me, is the Adames fight a good fight? Yeah, I like the fight. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not a bad fight, but Adames is, you know,
He gasses out after like
he
5
gasses out and
rounds.
he's chinny. Like I got Munguia knocking him out.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
Play
But
well.
I don't
Let me tell you this about Adames and Munguia though. Munguia didn't make weight real well. He fainted on the scales, so it's tough for him to make weight. And
Well,
I think Adames can hurt that guy. He does have some power.
That's
I'm gonna say
controversial, though.
nah, but this is the thing. Jaime himself said, "I didn't faint. I sat down." He said it in Spanish right after the shit. He's like, "I didn't faint. I sat down." And if you
He
look
even
at how he,
addressed it post fight.
yeah, and if you look at how he fought, did he look like a guy that was weak by the
Hell
cut?
no, that
Nope.
was him weak.
Not at
I
all.
don't want to see him
No.
healthy.
I didn't think he was gonna knock Ballard out. I had him beating Ballard, but I didn't think he was gonna knock him out in just 3 rounds. Just 3 rounds. That's it.
Yeah, Jaime he's dangerous, bro. He is a lot to deal with, and if that Charlo fight happens, man, I got him stopping dude late. I will tell the bookie whatever. I got him stopping him late, and I really think because the reason I really think that's DAZN and Golden Boy's thinking with the whole let it go do a Damas and get a bid is because like you could have that fight right now if you wanted. You don't need to go to a Damas, but clearly there's a reason you want to go through this, and the only thing I'm looking at is like, okay, then you must want a purse bid with Charlo. Then you must want to force a purse bid.
And then on top of that, if they win the bid, it makes Charlo look bad and PBC look bad. If they lose the bid and Charlo dumps the belt like Kid Chocolate.
Assuming Charlo's even there in 2 fights. Assuming he's still there. Because he might
you said, Jules, you said like they're on the clock. Like, okay, Charlo don't fight Munguia next. Who's he gonna fight? That no one's gonna buy that shit.
Lara.
No one's gonna buy that shit.
Bro, no,
they're not
listen, I don't got nothing against Lara. Well, yes, I do. I ain't even going for yes, I do.
It's because he's Cuban, bro. We don't want the Cuban school my ass.
Yo, you could be Cuban because Dorticos is Cuban. You know what I mean? Yunieki Gonzalez is Cuban, but at least they fucking fight, bro. No me de esta vaina de que, oh yeah, I'm gonna circle around the ring all night. And play. Bro, nobody want to watch you do that. You don't know.
Frankie Sanchez.
Look what he did to Angulo, though. In all respect, look what he did to Angulo, bro.
Julius's favorite fight. That's Sanchez and Agapes.
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. You got me on that.
Don't do that. Don't give Lara credit. Don't give Lara credit for Angulo making it a fight, because if it was a fight, it was because of Angulo. Not because
and look what happened on Angulo's face, okay?
Hey,
Angulo got beat up.
You know
I'm
what?
just saying.
Listen, Golden Boy wants that DAZN deal again, so they're trying to get that Charlo fight on there. I'm telling you.
I mean, if they can, look. One, DAZN. Who working out in the background? DAZN has to back them in the purse bid for them to get the Adames fight. So it's a question of, is PBC willing to pay through the nose to get Munguia on their side of things for the Adames fight, or is Munguia gonna walk away? Because that's another thing. What if he walks away? Then it don't fucking matter. Then do it. It don't matter if you walk away.
About that. Yeah, I got a question about that. Like, there's something I'm curious about. Like, as we're talking about purse bids, it's like Charlo McGill would like the fight have to be ordered, or could they just do a purse bid situation like off the cuff? Or
No, they can't do a purse bid situation off the cuff. If they're gonna go through the proper channels, first Munguia has to become his mandatory, which he's not. He has to beat Adames to become his mandatory. Then the free negotiation period has to end, right? Because they give him a free negotiation period to do a deal amongst themselves. Then that has to end. Then the purse bid gets ordered, and then the purse bid rolls around, which is why I said that in 2 fights, is Charlo gonna even still be there? Because we're talking about months from now. You do the Adames fight, That's all right. 2 months from now. Then after that, free negotiation period. What's that? 2-3 months or whatever? No, 30 days, and then goes to a purse bid. Then after that, you do the fight. That could be a month to 2 months. This is what I mean. By that time, we coming towards the end of this year. Is Charlo still gonna be at middleweight by the end of this year?
Yeah, and assuming that the WBC goes with their own process, because look at Dillian White, how much he was to struggle with the WBC to get his Mando swap.
Exactly.
Right.
But you have to understand there was other things in happening. There was other mitigating factors like Eddie Hearn and how they felt about Eddie Hearn and the WBC's corruption. I don't think they're going to do that to Al Heyman.
Yo, hold on. Let me address this. Lara don't fight nothing like Floyd because Lara is no good in the pocket. Floyd was good in the pocket. Stop it, Troy. Stop the hate. Stop the cap and stop the hate. Lara is a generally awful fighter to watch unless you got a guy like Angulo in the ring. Or Jarrett Hurd, who made the fight very fun. Unless he's in there with a pressure fighter, I don't fucking want to watch it.
Arislandi Lara is not a slick fighter. Stop it. He's not in the pocket enough to be slick. Jules.
Basically, no, I mean
he's a sniper. He's a sniper.
No, listen. That's what I mean. They're like, you can't be a slick fighter when you're not in the line of fire. You so far on the outside, you don't even need to be slick because you're not in the kill box. Slick fighters work in the kill box. Sweet Pea, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo was slick in the even when he was young. Like he had some slick shit. He did some slick shit to Danny. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's slick. If you all the way out there, you're not slick because you're not even in the line of fire. So
Canelo's actually out slicking Amir Khan, and Amir Khan fast as hell, bro.
Jules, how many steps on like the Fitbit do you think Lara gets in a fight?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Oh, no, but see, because this. Let me say this. Nobody say nothing. You expect people to feel sorry for fighters because other people, who Mike is bugging out. You expect people to feel sorry for fighters that are not entertaining, put it simply, when this is the entertainment business. You don't fucking understand that? There's not enough guilt trips you can lay to make people want to watch Rigo. And it's not because Rigo's a bad boxer, but it does boil down to preference. People want to see a fight. They didn't come here to watch you move around. They want to see a fight. And Rigo and Lara, they move around a lot. I watch Dorticos any old day of the fucking week. And yes, he's Cuban school. And I watch him any old day of the week before I watch them. Even David Morrell, he's Cuban.
Yeah. What about Frankie Sanchez?
Come on, B. Come on, B. Like, come on, B. Like, nobody want to watch that shit.
Julian's favorite fighter, man.
That fight from a fucking heavyweight. Like, bro, people watch the heavyweight division
for knockouts.
That fight put Jules to sleep, yo. That it got it Jagbe.
Listen, he sucked. Look. Remember what was on before that? It was Hellenius versus Kovnowski too. Very fun fight, very exciting. Hellenius was working that man, right? Fucking.
We all need to add him that we can beat on or something like that. Like I forgot the song.
Yeah, Frankie Sanchez sucked all the fucking air out the room with that boring ass. Like I wouldn't bat an eyelash if he retired tomorrow.
Speaking of heavyweights, I wish Wilder would fucking take AJ up on that offer because that's a bigger fight than White and Fury.
I know, bro. Like he's not going to do that. Like they want to mythify him. He'll probably retire with Tyson Fury having been the only man to beat him because at least he could say like, "Oh, only Tyson Fury beat me. That's it," and he cheated. That dude, come on, B. Like that dude don't want it no more, man.
I said that he cheated. Please, I don't want to hear this.
He won't go near nobody else. That's why.
I don't want to hear that he cheated. Oh my god, that gives me nightmares, bro.
Jules, who do you want to see AJ fight in the meantime? Then your preference.
I want to see out of spite, Otto Verlin. Out of spite, so that he could show Tyson Fury how you beat an Otto Verlin. Because the main thing is. Tyson Fury get away with a lot, you know what I'm saying? You got dropped by Steve Cunningham and people act like, yo, this dude really got dropped by a cruiserweight. They trying to
John McDermott.
They trying to mythify. They trying to mythify Wilder's power by saying, oh, he dropped Fury 4 times. Brody, Steve Cunningham dropped Fury. Nevin Pajcik dropped Fury. Now, what I want, like, fuck the Joe Joyce shit. I ain't worried, but like, yeah, it's a great fight. I think it'll be a more entertaining fight. But what I want is for AJ go in there with that same Otto Valine and show Fury and his fans how you supposed to do an Otto Valine, because you ain't supposed to go life or death with him, and you fucking did.
He needs that southpaw work too. He really does need that southpaw work. So
And AJ could be like, look, this is how you sell tickets against the Otto Valine.
Real shit. That's the other thing I want. That you're gonna see the difference between when AJ has to sell a fight off his own name and Fury, what he did when he had this, because we know the Valine fight didn't sell shit. We know that it didn't sell shit nowhere. Not here in America, not in the UK. That's why I want Valine a little more than I want Joyce. Like, the Joyce fight is more entertaining. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I think that'll be a more fun fight to watch. But just out of spite, get Valine.
And Desert Storm, Tim Bradley, if you listen, and thank you for checking the guys on the broadcast that Dillian White sells tickets and he's not no name, and it was all Tyson Fury.
Yeah, because it's silliness, man. Like, they really acting like, and I it's not new news that I've been saying. It's that Dillian White versus Tyson Fury is a huge fight. It is a huge fight, but it's not just huge because of Fury. What the fuck is y'all talking about? When the last time he fought in the UK? Fuck is y'all talking about?
But back to what you were saying about AJ and his next opponent. AJ might sell more without having the titles to his name. So that's how great of a draw he is. And one thing Boxing Beats and Rhymes said that I agree with wholeheartedly is that AJ can be too diplomatic. Yo, bro, start talking your shit. If these dudes is saying, oh, just at the third, you're going to have to let these people know. Like, he's a little too diplomatic for me, man.
I'm going to say this. What AJ need to do now, right? If you can't get Usyk back in the ring and win all them belts in one fell swoop, don't be in a hurry to get the belts back, because this is why. If it's me and I'm AJ's manager or his promoter, I tell him, AJ, let's go for Valine. Then what we going to do? We're going to go after the winner of Hrgovic versus whatchamacallit. The reason we go after him now is because Hrgovic really ain't been in no deep waters yet. If you're going to get him now before he becomes a problem. Take his ass out, because he ain't been hit. He ain't been in there with nobody that can hit him. Don't let him get nice. Then what you start working on is, yo, I don't need a belt to fight Tony Yoka, but I'm going to get one. I'm going to get the red belt. My trajectory would be, fuck the guys that have been here. Fuck all of them. Fuck Luis Ortiz. Fuck Andy. Fuck all them guys. I'm going to get the next crop of Olympians, because that Olympic cycle was Joe Joyce, Tony Yoka, and Philippe Hrgovic.
But they're young, though. My retort to that, they're young, though.
Wait a minute. Joe Joyce is not young, bro. He's older than AJ.
I feel you, but he's not like, shot worn in terms of, professional fights. That's what I meant. So if I was AJ, I would fight Otto Valine, and I don't know what is going to happen with Usyk, but like I can understand what you're going for with the IBF belt, but I will try to just fight Otto Valine, and hopefully this stuff can die down, because it would just. Why would he want to have to go back through all the stuff he did to get one belt when he was unified?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the whole thing about pursuing undisputed is contingent upon too many things that create too many problems. Now, I'm not saying abandon ship, right? But Usyk is not here. That's a fact. Another fact is we don't know when he's gonna be here. That's another fact. So I cannot base all my movements on mystery shit. What I could do is, look, I know I could sell. I know people still want to see me fight. So I'm going to focus on that. And I'm going to get the belt that I can get, because that keeps my fights title fights, and that keeps me selling tickets. If I can't get them all back, and here's the other problem, you acting like he has a choice. The WBA already ordered Dubois versus Trevor Bryan. Dubois is closing in on a belt. Joe Joyce is closing in on a belt. Those is the facts. It's not as simple as, oh, well, all I got to do is wait. No, you got other people that's lining up for them belts. So you need to get you the one that you can get. The one closest to you is the red belt. Why? Because Philippe Hrgovic is a matchroom fighter. So you need to see that man. And after you see that man, yo, check this out. I done unified this division already. I never became undisputed. but I unified this division already. Hey, Joe, you need to go do that. Go get you the brown belt, bro. Go ahead, do your thing. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out Tony Yoka. I'm going to take out Felipe Pergovic. And then I'm going to come see you. That's how I would do it. Olympic rerun.
But I was going to say this, though. AJ, he's the youngest out of the, elite fighters. Like, for example, the Furies of the world, the Usyks of the world. He's younger, but out of all of them, he's probably taking the most punishment. So I don't think he might do that run like you say. He's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong.
No, bro, you getting confused. One, I didn't say he is gonna do that. I said that's what I would do. Why? Because Undisputed is probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, man, that was sad. That's sad. That's a sad reality, though.
Willie Lynch says the Wilder fight would be huge and has a built-in story that could sell huge. I'd want Joshua to fight Bellin because we can see if AJ can still crack. I know he's gonna if they make that fight. I got AJ by way of knockout. It's not that. It's that everybody holding on to the dream of Undisputed, and y'all not seeing it yet. That Dubois is on the cusp of fighting for the WBA. He's on the cusp. All he got to do is beat Trevor Bryant, and he becomes the mandatory. You think Frank not gonna call Gilberto and tell him, yo, order when Usyk come back, either order him to fight Dubois or give us the belt. That's what he gonna do. He gonna do the same thing with Joe Joyce, and then he would probably want to do a rematch between them for those 2 world titles to crown a unified champion.
You think Dubois really wants to see Joyce again, though?
No.
But I was gonna say this to you, Julius. They still have a rematch contract out. So I don't know how long the term of that rematch contract is, but how would that go? Like, hey, would Usyk have to drop that belt?
The thing is, you got to give him. I would give Usyk until the end of the year because the WBA and the WBO and the IBF have been so sympathetic because they're the ones who decided not to rank Russian fighters, right? So you know that they're sympathetic. They'll give him time, but I don't think they'll give him 2 years. I don't think they'll give him until 2023, the middle of 2023. I don't think that. I think what they'll do, they'll make him, the WBA could make him a champion in recess if the war drags on. They'll make him a champion in recess. The IBF might do something similar and a WBO because at the end of the day, they sympathize, but they can't wait forever. And they're not going to hold up the whole division waiting for him. They not. We don't know when the war going to end. Like, we don't know if it's going to end. Wars don't end quickly, bro. What war you ever seen ended quickly? Them shits take. Well, that's true. Well,
hey, Jules, are we still trashing Ben Davidson?
I mean, I'm not. I can't.
We should. What? Like Leewood got
Brody. We can say what we want, but when he was in camp, who was training him?
But Leewood almost got beat half dead, B. So
well, I'm saying, but when he was in camp doing the drills and getting ready for the fight, who was getting him ready?
That's a fact, but championship mentality, B. Championship mentality.
Ain't that what he showed?
No, we're not talking about Leewood. We talking about Joshua Taylor. We talk about Joshua.
Yeah, bro. I'm just like you got to give my man Ben Vidal Sassoon. You got to give him credit, bro. Like,
not Vidal Sassoon. Come on, man. Don't do that.
I'm just being real. Like Ben Vidal Sassoon is with the shit, yo. Like every time motherfuckers think they can start hating on him, some magical shit happens.
Magical, bro.
He just keeps getting vindicated.
Yo, because I'm not even gonna lie to you, that was Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor was a horrible robbery. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm looking at it, that was bad. I rewatched it again.
It was like we said to that other dude. It wasn't on the level of Chocolatito Estrada, bro. It wasn't.
Yeah. The Chocolatito Estrada, that was some bullshit. That was pure bullshit.
Like, I think you want me to be real. Most of the outrage that you see, I paid attention to who was mad, and it's because the Brits wanted that. They got like their own rivalry. They got their own thing that they're going through, right? So I feel like the Brits wanted to see a Brit lift them belts from a Scotsman. That's what I see.
Yeah, England and Scotland always had a very nasty rivalry.
That's what I see. So I'm like, I think that's when we see that outrage. That's what it, because I'm like, yo, the whole one is it really wasn't as wide as everybody's making it up. No, it wasn't. Mikael Maestre versus Fox, to me, was wider than that. Chocolatito versus Estrada 2 was wider than that. I seen way worse robberies than that one, and I do think Jack was robbed. I'm not saying that he wasn't. I'm saying I don't lose my mind over this one because this one is kind of low on the totem pole of robberies I've seen.
Well, for me, I had it 8 rounds to 4 for Catterall.
Jules, that robbery goes way back in history, man. Way back.
Go ahead, country.
No, I was just saying that's the rivalry between Scotland and England goes way back. I mean, like Dark Ages, medieval, way back. I mean, that's a nasty rivalry.
And that's what I mean, country. That to me, when I looked at the people that was most upset about it, and I'm not knocking them, that they tribal the way that we tribal. That's why I always say that shit is not, those behaviors is not exclusive to any one group of people. But when I saw it, I'm like, yo, this ain't even the worst robbery I seen. Fuck is y'all talking about? Like, yeah, I think Jack should have won. I had him by a point. I do think Jack should have won, but I'm not going to lose my mind over a point. Now, as far as Jack, of course, he's going to be mad because he's supposed to be undisputed. But I'm like, I can't lose my mind over that. I seen way worse decisions than that one.
Actually, your boy Lara got robbed a couple of years ago
against Paul Williams. That was bad. Yeah. That was and that's when Laura was stepping two people and doing what he was supposed to do. But that was years and years.
Say it again, Jose.
Nah, it was like Basagui, like stepping on like the line. No, hell no. Like,
yeah,
good,
yo.
Other than cornflake, he didn't like.
No, pero es que la gente no quieren ver Lara, man. Like people don't want to see Lara, bro. Like, and I'm gonna be real with you. If people don't want to see you, what the fuck do you expect people to do? Feel bad? People don't want to see that dude, bro. Like
the last time he even fought.
Like, cornflake, bro.
No, I know. When was that? Like 2 years ago? I mean, like I think that was like what his first fight at like 160.
Middleweight, yeah.
And look, let me say this before it gets turned into some bullshit. Remember, look, Showtime held, to me from where I'm sitting, Showtime held both John Riel Casimiro and Rigo responsible for that shitty fucking fight. Why? They didn't bother to put a bid in for John Riel's like, no, you can keep that shit, bro. Let that shit go to who won it, because we don't want it. Now he about to fight Paul Butler in Liverpool.
But John Riel Casimiro's not a bad fighter, though. So
let me reiterate how bad that fight was. Rigo Casimiro, it was so bad that I didn't finish it. I just watched it halfway. I damn near considered taking antidepressants.
Bro, listen, that's
how bad that shit was.
I said it. Listen,
that's crazy. You gotta chill, B.
Listen, I said after the fight that Rigo fought a boring ass fight, but you gotta hold them both responsible because when he playing keep away all night, you the motherfucker that can't catch him. You can't catch him.
That was tag. That's all that fight was. It was tag.
So really, you gotta hold.
Casimiro's on his way to jail, bro.
Man, I would have watched Rigo versus the Crockpot.
I'm gonna say this. I heard something. I heard somebody gave me an inside tip. I don't know how true it is. I'm just gonna say what I was told, but I'm not gonna tell you who it came from. Somebody told me that Sean Gibbons is trying to spite John Riel Casimiro, and that entire thing is fabricated. For those that don't know, John Riel Casimiro and Sean Gibbons have been beefing for months. I don't even know if he's still with Sean Gibbons, to be honest with you. They've been beefing for months. A couple of weeks ago, Sean Gibbons, he sent out for a bunch of his Filipino fighters to come over to America, but he didn't send out for John Riel Casimiro. That's when people started noticing, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So somebody told me, I'm not gonna say who, but that's what they told me. Believe it, if you want to believe it, but that's what somebody told me. And I did see the actual paperwork of the charges that they got against them. And I seen I got the picture. I don't want to post it because I don't want people to know who I got it from.
Hey, Jules, say if this is, fabricated, you can't play with a man's name like that. This is real life. He could die. People can get severely hurt off of salacious allegations of this ilk. You can't play like that at all.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
If you know anything about Sean, you know that Sean is a slimy dude, though.
I don't even know who Sean Gibbons is like that.
He's a fucking, he's Sean's a slimy dude. He's a snake.
Yeah, like he's
untrustworthy
when it's down there in like a hotel or something. That was on Twitter. Like y'all remember that?
I see. Yeah, I seen that. I see, like he's. If you read about him, there's a whole article about Sean Gibbons.
Listen.
I did an episode on it here on the channel, and it's like, yo, yeah, it just. If you know anything about Sean, what you'll say is, I don't put it past him. That's what you'll say. Like, I don't put that past him. He's a slimy dude.
I was about to say, you know, it's very convenient to not be for him to be untrustworthy when he probably wears that name, Knucklehead.
Yeah, but more importantly, the other side of it too is, look, the allegations are serious, so it's not. I'm not going up the bat for John Riel, not at all. Like, I don't know that man, so I don't know. All I'm saying is that's what I was told. So based on what I was told, I just had to think, like, yo, would Sean do that? Yeah, he probably would. Based on all the other shit we know about him.
And we know Samson Lenkowitz will over marinate a fight and ask for $7 million for Andre.
Yeah, like you fucking up all type of shit, bro. You fucking up all type of shit for your fighter.
But this is what I heard about the Charlo Andrade thing. Charlo was given $17 million by the Zone for 2 fights. $7 million for I think for Charlo, and like, you know, that's the first fight, and like, you know, the rematch, and like he turned both of it down. I was like, you can't be serious.
Well,
we know why he turned it down, brother. We know why.
Yeah,
but you still, it come a point in time, bro. Like, do you see the money that you're leaving on the table? Like, yo, when you get, God forbid, you become poor and end up like Rocky Lockridge, God forbid. Yo, you're gonna be lamenting the day that, yo, I turned down all this money because I thought Al Heyman had my best interest at heart.
Well, it's not even that. It's the contract they signed with Al Heyman.
But before anything, let me say this. Nobody say nothing. Look at Broner. To this day, people looking at Broner, who turned down all that money from Rock Nation, who was offered the Pacquiao fight years before he actually took it. When he was first offered the Pacquiao fight, he was offered the fight by Top Rank, and it was something like $3 million, same kind of offer they gave Danny Garcia, about $3 million up front and an upside of the pay-per-view. They offered him that. He turned it down. You let them pimp you, and these guys that you see that are proponents of these business tactics, they fools too. Like, this is like you sheep, bro. You think that it's not wrong because it's coming from a familiar face. That's the kind of stupid you are. That you'll let a motherfucker that you know jerk you just because you fucking know him, you fucking moron. Them guys is getting jerked. They all getting jerked. You think that, like, is Javante Davis versus Tevin Farmer a $10 million fight? No, but they was willing to put that much in the pot. How do I know? They offered Davis 8. You know Tevin would have at least made 2 out of the fight. He would have at least made 2 to 3 out of the fight. So when you look at the pot must have been like, 10. So y'all willing to spend 10 to do the fight. Is that a $10 million fight? Not in this country.
That's probably 5 million.
So that's a $3-4 million fight, or at least at that time it was. Because Davis wasn't even on pay-per-view yet. He wasn't on pay-per-view yet.
I remember something.
And wasn't Leonard calling him a pay-per-view star back then?
Yeah, Dickhead Leonard.
I remember something though. The offer of Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis and Charlo and Andrade, they were almost at the same time. So they were almost trying to make a card out of them too.
Yeah.
And they fucked it up. And they found a way to fuck it up. It's so nauseating and unnerving. Like,
that side and their supporters, they'd rather pay $80 for a Charlo Munguia pay-per-view than $60.
Let me ask you a question.
To the office
That's
again.
sad, man.
Let me ask you a question. This is a Spence fan, right? This is a Spence fan. I want y'all to see this. He's saying he not wearing makeup, but you tell me.
I can't see it.
Fucking shit.
It looks like he's wearing eyeliner to me.
Bro, I don't want to get. Yo, the dude wearing makeup, bro. I don't give a fuck what he said.
Oh God!
Oh, he's a fruit. He's a fruit.
No, wait! Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing that'll get me in trouble. I'm saying, yo, the dude. I said what I said.
Maybe he's using a filter.
Listen, the same thing the same Spence fans like about him what Spence like about Yellow Beezy. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yo, you don't get yourself in trouble talking like that.
That Spence fan, I'm gonna tell you what. That Spence fan listened to Lil Mama's lip gloss popping before he took that pick.
Bro, what kind of like be real, like, and I'm just saying that don't try to act like you talking boxing. You're not talking boxing. What you like about Spence don't got a motherfucking thing to do with boxing. Stop it. If you just like him, because you just like him, keep that motherfucking shit to yourself. Don't talk to me.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess that when Spence fans go to sleep, they dream about him, and it looks like the D'Angelo video. How does it feel?
Wait, Jules, question. Is that the same dude who posted the topless photo with Spence talking about like, oh, we got ripped? Is that the same guy?
It's some kid, and I'm like, yo, I said what the fuck I said, B. A lot of y'all cats, y'all know what y'all like about him. Stop fronting. Y'all know because I'm looking at like, fam, be real, B. Come on, man. Like, cut the shit.
Dino fetish.
They want that truth, bro. You want that truth?
You know what the fucking truth is, though, B. Like, cut that shit out. Don't try to see this. The shit. Don't try to act like you talking boxing, fam. I know what you like about that dude, and it ain't the fucking boxing, bro. So cut the fucking.
Yo, you gotta chill, B. You gotta chill. You all
the funny shit, dude. There is no buzz for that fight.
Drew, I'm about to tag you.
There's no buzz in that Spence Ugas fight at all.
Hold on. I'm about to tag Drew and Jay, and y'all look at that dude, and y'all tell me if I'm wilding. Tell me if I'm wilding. Tell me if I'm wilding. Hold on.
Yo, I can just imagine a scenario where like one of these weirdos confronts Spence, and then they ask, "Hey, Spence, can I have that truth?" And Spence is like, "You can't handle the truth."
Nah, he going no, ain't even that. He gonna be like Spence. He gonna be like, Spence, can you give me that truth? And Spence gonna drop down, pop his ass.
Yo, you gotta chill,
truth? You want the truth? Yo, I just tagged you, Jay. Jay, I tagged you and Drew. I tagged you and Drew to the shit. Go look at that shit. Just go look at that shit.
Yo, in all fairness, though, I gotta ask you something, Jules. Why was Canelo holding Eddie Hearn's arm like that, B?
Because that's his man. Like, bro,
nah.
Hold on. He said like, yo, that's my man Ed. Like, chill, B. Canelo, fuck these hoes. Fuck is y'all talking about?
I feel you.
Wait, this is actually a dude.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, fam. You think I'm saying that shit?
Oh tag me. I would have peed.
You think I'm saying that shit to be funny? I'm not being funny.
Oh my god.
Yo, hold on, Chris.
Oh my god.
Chris, what's your Twitter?
That's my name, Chris A. Matthews.
Chris A.
Metheus.
I got you. I'm about to tag you right now. Go look at that shit and tell me I'm wilding. Tell me that I'm wilding. Am I wilding?
I need to take a shower after this shit is over.
Bro, like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like we already know. We know. We know, fam.
We know he teased and arched his eyebrows, yo.
That's a man. That can't be. That's a man.
Dude got lip gloss on, fam.
Lipstick and lip gloss, probably both. Who knows?
Yo, bro, I'm
being real, like.
That's all. That can't be. That's that's crazy.
I look like Lil Mama. My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is stopping.
Oh my god!
He's stopping.
Oh my god! My stomach hurt, B. You gotta chill with that. Oh my god!
Yo, tell me he's not trying to look like Tiana Taylor.
Yo, come on, bro. You're wild. Why you gotta do all that?
My lip gloss is cool.
My stomach hurt, bro.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, any of y'all go to Twitter and look at that shit, B.
What was the individual's problem with you exactly? Like what?
Bro, no.
They don't like themselves, B. Like,
hold on. This is what set all of them off. Go look at that post. And what did I say in that post that wasn't true? I said, yo, the dude don't barely fight. He's fought only once in the last 2 years. Where's the lie?
Yo, he fought a car and lost.
Yo, guy, yo. Listen. All right, look. I'm gonna say this, man.
Or got a split. Nah, the Ferrari got a split decision.
Nah, nah. He won 12-0. Running away, man. Running away.
Ferrari got a
Lost to
split
the
draw.
Bravo guys. Come
Damn.
on.
How he gonna split draw, bro? No, he got a knockout.
Nah,
B.
y'all gotta stop. This is bad
damn,
karma.
Chris.
This is bad
Okay, since
karma.
we're on the subject of that, listen, I gotta give props to Blair Cobbs, man, for calling him out on that shit. But like, listen, I'm afraid that he might fuck around. He might get the fight before Crawford does.
No, I mean,
I can see that happening. I could actually see that happening.
Now look,
Being
Blair
honest.
Blair was good. Blair been on borrowed time before he even said that about Spence. Just being real, he been on borrowed time. Like, I don't see a guy in him. Like, do you think he would beat Igis Kavaliauskas?
No.
Do you think he would beat David Avanesian?
No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. That like, and I already thought all of that. They're like, yo, Blair's, he seems like a good guy, fun personality, and all that shit. But being real, like, you not upper echelon. So it's like, it's not because you said that about Spence, right? I've been through it. That they're like, one of these days, somebody gonna get you if they don't make Virgil fight you.
Compared to when he went pro, like Blair Cobbs, this dude has been so inactive. Like he turned pro like almost 10 years ago, and he has like only 16 fights, 17.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Really? That's wow. Yeah, that's wow. It. That dude don't got a lot of fights, and he like 32, 33. And
he turned pro like almost 10 years ago.
I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that, like, yo, but like, I would not, if he could prove me wrong, because that's the name of the game. If you could fight a Mean Machine or a David Avanesian or them kind of people and win, then that's dope. That's great. But right now,
time is now, man. He can't wait any longer.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because he not young, bro. Like, he look young, but he not young, bro.
You know who I feel for in the welterweight division the most, and who really wants to fight but can't get him because of where he signed? Rashidi Ellis. Because Rashidi Ellis should be getting all of. Yo. Y'all horrible,
bro,
man.
That's what he look like.
This motherfucking Drew, son. This motherfucking Drew, son.
Drew, you evil as hell, bro.
My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. You see me at school.
Yo, help me with my memory right quick. There was some award show. Was it at the BET Awards where like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys performed? Then Lil Mama just ran on stage and posed.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, I think that was the MTV show. That's it.
Oh man.
Yo, ran up there and did one of these. Like,
the fuck you doing?
Jay looking at the bitch like Wolverine, like.
Yo, who are you? Like he had the quizzical look like, whimsical look like, yo, who is she and why is she on the stage right now? Get her off now.
Yo, go ahead, country.
Not to get off subject, man, but your boy that you were talking about is mad at you on Twitter.
Who?
Dude,
He's
like, first off, I'm not even a big Spence fan. I'm just stating facts. Secondly, I'm not wearing makeup whatsoever. I just
Yo, motherfuckers can blame me for this, B. I ain't tell you to post that, Drew.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you really posted. I'm about to like this right now just to make it really make it.
He said it's crazy though. How we talking about boxing and the first thing you do, you try to do is insult me. I haven't disrespected you or anything.
Drew, you fall for that, man. You really fall.
I am. I shouldn't have did that shit. I'm wrong.
No.
I'm wrong. I wasn't going to see because the shit is I could have came at it on some boxing shit, but what happened? When I come at it on some boxing shit, first off, you shouldn't be mad at nothing that I say because nothing I said was an opinion, it was a fact. Yo, this dude has only fought once in the last 2 years. That ain't a fact? Danny Garcia in late 2020. The last 2 years.
No. Ferrari 2019, bro.
Split decision with a Ferrari.
No. It was a comprehensive loss. He was never in the fight. He got ejected out of the windshield and his face smacked. Okay. It was 12-0 in a stoppage in the 12th round.
So by the time little mama roll around and say her shit, I'm like, bro, I ain't even gonna talk boxing with you because I already know when I do, you're not gonna listen. You already didn't fucking listen to the shit I said. What I said? What did I say that was wrong? That the dude only fought once in the last 2 years. That's a motherfucking fact. And you don't like that I'm saying that, but that's the truth though. You hire on a dude that don't even be fighting. So my question is, it can't be his fighting that you like because he don't be fighting like that. So what do you like about him?
And above all else, he said, "Hey, I stole the fight." He said it in so many words that I stole the fight. So why did you guys still keep caping for this dude? Like, yo, he's a lost cause. He's a cautionary tale, bro. Like, we gotta stop this now because at the end of the day, I don't even want to watch this fight.
Yo, fucking Drew.
Drew's foul, bro. Drew's foul for that.
The motherfucker said this shit.
I'm about to go to it right now. That's so foul.
The motherfucker said this shit. Yo, at least he being a good sport though.
Yeah.
At least he being a good sport. I can't even get mad at that, man. Like,
What? I'm looking at it and I only see the man's arch his brows and put lip gloss on like
my
he.
God, that's not Tiana Taylor. That's not Tiana Taylor. That look like Tiana Taylor, my God.
Yeah,
that look like Tiana Taylor, B.
Foul.
Little Mama Taylor. Little Tiana Taylor, whatever.
Yo, we really flaming him like this, like bad, bro.
We ain't, well, don't do that because I want to get in trouble. It's all good and all good in the Fox Kids hood. It's all love, B. It's just jokes. I ain't trying to get hit with no. Oh, you being a bully, baby. Nah, no, I'm not. I ain't even say nothing.
Dude's being a good sport about it though, man. That's cool.
Back to the Fox.
Real shit. I ain't trying to get in trouble, B. I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get my numbers up. That's it. I ain't trying to be a bully to nobody. But check the shit. What else, man? Like, do y'all think
Colin wants a rematch? The Colin wants a rematch.
Hold on. Do y'all think that Leo going? Do you think the WBA going to order the fight?
They should. Why not?
They should.
Nah.
I don't think they are either.
Nah.
Why? Why they not going to order this fight, bro? Because at the end of the day, I understand it's Matt Truman in the PBC thing, but this is a fight that doesn't really. I don't make too much money for them not to make that fight. Come on now, that makes no sense.
They should.
What's just past history with the WBA and Leo Santa Cruz? It's like they let him hang on to that title for years without defending it. So
say it again, Jose. Say it again, Jose.
They should make Gary Russell against Santa Cruz for real. Like,
no, porque no, nadie quiere ver esa pelea ya. To me, the fight to make is Lee Wood versus Leo Santa Cruz. The question is, Jose, do you think they're gonna order it?
They're not gonna order it.
I mean, everybody feels the same. Isan, are they gonna order that fight?
Yeah,
You think they are?
I think so. Yeah.
You think they are? Say it again.
Yes, I think they're gonna order that shit.
What is your reasoning?
Because it's just like it's been. I think the ABC commission getting on their ass and everything. I know they kind of let up on them a little bit. There hasn't been much pressure because it's a cool down situation, but I still think they're gonna order that fight because they've been ordering these Reggie eliminators, everything like that for super champions. So I think they're gonna order that shit. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. It's WBA, but I think they are gonna order that shit. I think
Leo, all right, Leo, are they gonna order that fight?
No.
No.
No. No.
Is there anything in particular that led you to that answer?
Because it's the WBA. My reason is
No, the reason is
they're gonna style that fight as much as they can.
Okay. Country, are they gonna order that fight?
No.
No. It's not gonna do that fucking job, bro. All of a sudden, everybody think the WBA gonna do their job. I don't know. Hey, I could be wrong. Mick got knocked out the ring. I don't know.
As corrupt as they aren't as bad as the WBC.
But they that's their sister organization, bro. They related.
Right. You can't trust any of them, man. I mean, even the IBF is slipping a little bit these days, but they still better than the rest.
¿Tú
Yeah,
sabes lo que pasa, Julius?
¿Qué fue?
Que the WBA, first of all, they were trying to build Conlan up. That's the first thing. And second of all, they're gonna say no because Conlan was like the mandatory for that belt, and that belt was basically pretty much going nowhere. So no.
So ¿tú crees que ellos va a ordenar revancha?
I don't think it's gonna be a rematch like anytime soon. Cause that kid, I think he's like really bad. Like for the next 6 months, maybe a year. And I don't think that that dude is gonna be more than 126. To be honest, like they look big dudes in 126.
Pero también ponlo así. Look, it was a physically, even though Mick got knocked out the ring and it was a physically taxing fight for Mick, it was a physically taxing fight for both. They both got knocked down in that fight.
No, mira, like, bro, I watched the fight like twice, to be honest. Like, that was a hell of a fight. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I was not a hype of this fight, to be honest with you, because I was like, nah, it's gonna be like this guy doing his impersonation of a Cuban boxer, and then they're gonna give him the decision. But damn, it was a burn, bro. When I saw the knockdown the first round, I was like, oh man, is he actually gonna knock him out? No, yeah, I was like, whoa. But then like Conlan was coming, I was like, whoa, hold up, that uppercut actually like clean. Like, what's up? Like,
listen. Lo que yo estoy diciendo es que está bien. Mick Conlan's not gonna fight for a while, but neither is Lee Wood, bro. He got he took a lot of punches.
No, pero mira lo que pasa. Even though that he won, that don't mean shit because you still took a lot of punishment. It's the same thing as you fought Sean Porter. Like you take a lot of fucking punishment. Who ever fought Sean Porter and fought like 3 months later? Who?
Exactly, and that's why I say that what the WBA might do, or what we might see, maybe we see the second fight because,
maybe
bro,
maybe a year. Yeah, it's not rush.
Them dudes
that
just
doesn't mean shit anyways.
Tampoco. You know what I mean? The real shit is, I guess, what makes it a spicy question.
Como quiera, mira, ese tigre no va para parte, tú sabes, no es gran dinero y como quiera que sea, like they build something from them too, you know.
También la otra cosa es que Leo is a money fight. In some ways, it's a money fight. But who really be checking for Leo Santa Cruz fights here?
Nobody.
Yo pensaba que estaba muerto.
We all just go off of what we hear.
This is the thing, though. Leo Santa Cruz just put water to his fucking career, man. With like moving up, you know, without fighting Gary Russell, just to sell that, I guess, to sell his soul to fucking to out him with the Tank fight. I first of all, has he even shown any interest in moving back down? I have heard no reports whatsoever.
Look, the only fight left for Leo Santa Cruz that could maybe get people excited is Mark Magsayo. And it's because Mark Magsayo is young, but he's limited. You know, he can be beat.
And chinny.
Yeah, and he is, though. And that's about it. Other than that, like, bro, nobody want to see you fight Gary Russell.
That's past the
time, bro. Your mic is too loud, bro. Like, you got your mouth on the mic?
No, I don't. No, you can hear me now?
Yeah, like that shit is loud.
No, your mic is loud, Chris. Serious.
The only fight he could be in, because it's a unification match and because it's doable, is Mark Magsayo. Other than that, I don't want to see Leo for what? Unless it's Navarrete, and we know he's not gonna fucking do that shit.
No,
he ain't gonna do that shit.
So who's gonna retire him?
I think it's gonna be Mark, but I don't think it's gonna be next. But I do think it's gonna be Mark. I do think it's good because, bro, if you really want to turn Mark into like the fake Family Dollar Manny Pacquiao, like, right? You gotta put him in there with
Hey, that's gonna be his Barrera then.
Yeah.
Yo, Julius, desde que estamos hablando de fighters that are not that important, who you want to see Keith next?
Man,
ya que estamos hablando de vainas que no son.
I don't want to see Keith. Yo, listen. No, hold on, wait. Let me answer the question. Look, I didn't see Keith Thurman the last time, bro. I went to sleep. Like I didn't watch. You know what I watched? I think I watched that movie with the dude from The Office when he was in Iraq and he was fighting the terrorists. That's what I was watching, bro.
Yo la vi la pelea, yo la vi, pero yo no pagué.
No digas nada.
No, because honestly, I was curious to see Keith Thurman, to be honest. Like, I was not sold on the fight, to be honest, but I was just like, damn, I want to see Keith Thurman again, but I was like, damn, I shouldn't, I should just go to sleep, yeah.
I'm gonna ask a question. Do you feel that if Spence beats Ugas, do you think he'll go for the Crawford fight?
No.
Absolutely not. No.
All right, Isan, will Errol go for the Crawford fight if he beat Ugas?
Shit. I can't see him fighting no damn Butayev or Stanionis, bro. I just can't.
I can't
So I
either.
wanna
That's
say-
why I asked.
So like it's either Crawford or 54, and I can't say he's gonna fight Crawford. So it's Crawford or 54.
Leo, is this fight gonna happen?
No, it's not gonna happen.
Julius, can I say something before Leo goes?
Hold on. Let me go to
You're
Isan.
gonna do this?
Okay, wait. Let me go to Isan.
What?
Let me go to Isan, and then we go pass it back to Leo. Go ahead, Isan.
Because it's like even if Errol wants to fight, it's like Bud's not gonna take stipends. He wants his guarantees. So that's like it's more than just about Errol wanting to fight. It's them paying Bud, and we already see that they don't pay brothers. Me and Ron, Drew, you heard me and Ron last night talking about this. They don't pay brothers. Bud's not gonna downgrade the damn stipends.
Even if he gets the money, I think he's scared of this man.
Listen, let's go back. So let me ask Leo. Leo, is this fight gonna happen?
Look, win, lose, or draw, I don't think Spence is going to be in his best shape after this fight.
After the Ugas fight, you think
After
it's
this-
regardless
I think
of what happens?
Yeah, and I think he's gonna take a long break after this fight. It's not gonna be active. You know?
So he's gonna get the beats by Ugas, you say?
No, I am saying that it's gonna be tough for Errol Spence, no matter how's the result of that fight.
Let me go to country. Country, is this fight gonna happen?
I'll believe it when I see it because he's never wanted to fight him before. Leopard never changes his spots.
Woo! I like
I can see him coming up with more excuses why he couldn't do it, or maybe he'll have another freaking accident. I don't know, but I don't.
He's
wish
gonna
that
fall
on
off
him.
his skateboard. He's gonna fall off his
Yeah,
skateboard.
but he ain't gonna do it, man, because he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Bud. He never has.
He might go out the Bugatti this time.
Actions speak louder than words. That's what I can say. Actions speak louder than words.
Okay, let me go to Jay. Jay, are we gonna get this fight?
No. No, I mean, matter of fact, Jules, you might take this photo of that. Earl looks like he wants to kiss Bud in this photo. You might.
Yo, chill.
Don't do that shit. Don't get me in no trouble with nobody, man. I don't want to get in no trouble with nobody. I don't want to get in no trouble with nobody.
Because I ain't gonna hold you, we really be skirting the line. We really be skirting the line.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't trying to get in trouble with nobody. I'm gonna go to Virtuoso. Are we gonna get this fight?
All right, this is gonna be Errol Spence. I'm gonna be on my ranch. I'm gonna be riding horses. Bud, who? What? I don't even know why we're talking Bud. I don't know. That's basically it. That's what all you're gonna hear.
I feel like y'all know what I think is likely. Y'all know what I think is gonna like as far as 154 is about to open back up. That's what I think because I feel like Charlo might knock out Castaño. If he does knock out Castaño, I don't think he's gonna stay there, and then Errol could just move up and fight for a vacant title against somebody up there. Maybe the winner of Lubin versus Fundoria. You know what I mean? Because the winner of Lubin versus Fundoria is going to be the WBC mandatory. WBO mandatory is Tim Tszyu, and he got to be careful because he fighting in Minneapolis. That's where they robbed Mikhail Fox. That's where they robbed him, right there in that same location. I don't know why he agreed to that shit, but
because Tim built like that, and Tim gonna get that knockout. Let's have some faith, okay?
Listen, B, Terrell Gachet never been knocked out, bro.
First time.
That's true. It's the first time to people from Meet Satan too. Okay, so let's hope that Tim wins that fight. Okay, you didn't ask me that question. Do you think that Terence Crawford is
You said you don't think it's gonna happen. So you been said that. You said it before them.
Can I have my soliloquy though? No, I'm on my time in the sun. Like,
do you think this fight is going to happen?
Earl Spence will have to, I think Earl Spence would have a son by Yellow Beasley before that happens.
I think. Look, no, I think honestly, after the fight, if he get the third belt, he gonna announce his engagement to Yellow Beasley.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Is Crawford gonna be at the fight though?
Hey, Jules, I think we pissed off this camera guy on Twitter. He changed his profile photo.
Yeah, I'm going right back to it right now. Man. I'm going right back to it right now.
Stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Stop. Matter of fact, listen, don't mention this channel. Don't even say nothing. Do not mention this channel. Don't mention this channel.
Do not mention this channel. Do not
say nothing. Don't say nothing.
You gonna give him a complex, man.
Hey Julius, I gotta ask you a real question. What if Brian Castano beats Jamal Charlo? What happens in the 54 division then?
If he beats him, he's gonna vacate some of those titles because he's not gonna fight that assembly line of mandatories that's waiting for him. Like, look, this the shit. Tim is already the mandatory. If he knock out Terrell, you got to deal with him off top, right? You got to deal with him off top. Then you're going to have to deal with the one of Fundora versus Lubin. I don't see him doing all of that. Like, nah, B, you're going to have to come up out of one of these belts. One of them, you're going to have to vacate them. And you already overdo a mandatory with the red belt. You overdo a mandatory with the IBF. When the last time an IBF mandatory got satisfied at 54? I think since the days of Bundridge. That's the last time I think I can remember one getting satisfied. Bro,
wow, that's a long time, bro. That is true.
Think about it. When's the last time you heard an order come down from the IBF for somebody just that had the red belt to satisfy mandatory? I don't even remember.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't they order one last year? I think they did, right?
Nah. The Murtazaliev didn't get ordered. Murtazaliev did not get ordered. If anything, last year what did happen is they got him to step aside to allow Rosario to fight Charlo. That's what happened.
Got it. Okay.
And the other shit is I don't even know if he's still a mandatory. Probably not. Because of the Russian shit. Murtazaliev is Russian, I think.
That's not his fault, man. I don't like that about that, and everybody suffering. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. If I was Dmitry Bivol, and if the Klitschko's find a way to stay alive after all this, I'm stepping to him. I'm on some real talk. I don't care if I get put super hard in my face by Vitaly Vlad, but I'm gonna have to step to him because you trying to play with my money.
You know why he blocked everybody?
He blocked me? Nah, he couldn't block me.
Nah, I'm dead ass.
I say shit to him.
Hold on. I'm about to show you.
He didn't block me.
I get this shit off.
He didn't block me.
Yo, I'm dead ass. Yo, the fuck? This shit is mad bright.
Lower the brightness.
Julius, what did you do?
Yo.
You started?
Yo, that's foul, B. That's foul.
Yo, listen. If you go to that thread, matter of fact, I'm about to delete what I said just so I don't get in no shit.
Run, Julius, run, Julius, run.
I deleted that shit. I deleted that shit.
In front of my lips.
That's fucking Drew, B. I didn't even say nothing.
Yo, Michael Collin want a rematch. You want to see that shit again?
I mean, I think because of the money, country, it's money in that fight. Like, motherfuckers know they gonna get their money's worth.
So they're gonna run it back.
Winning.
They should run
before
it
he
back.
got knocked out.
Yep, he was
knocked out.
But it ain't gonna be right away though. Like, it's gonna be a minute before. I'm glad I deleted that shit too. He probably telling Twitter, right? They're calling me a lip gloss.
They're calling me Tiana Taylor, and I'm a man. Oh my god,
I forgot who's Tiana Taylor. Is that a porn star?
That's that girl from the West Coast with the titties, man. She got the titties and she got the.
I don't know. I'm thinking about Tiana Trump. I'm sorry.
Tiana Taylor's from Harlem, bro. She from Harlem.
Well,
I
but
didn't
she
know
on
that.
the West Coast though. Every time I see her, she on the West Coast.
No, she's from Harlem, but at the end of the day, she
Bro,
rock
what part
Lasagna.
of Harlem she from?
You look her up. She says she's from Harlem. I don't know.
Bruh, she from Harlem like Alicia from Harlem. Like, yeah, you probably passed through Harlem on the one train, passing through 25th. I ain't never seen you, and I was in Harlem most of my life. I never seen you. But, you know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta put the tongue out? Why you gotta stick the tongue out, Chad?
I'm just saying,
Why you
no, because everybody from Harlem now, and I'm like, yo, Harlem is mad small, and I never seen a lot of y'all. Like, I never seen ASAP Rocky and none of these people. I never seen Charles Hamilton. Where the fuck was you at in your house?
Yo, you see Big Al in Harlem?
Yeah, you see, I mean, like, yeah, not Big L. He was fucking dead by the time I knew who he was. But I seen Max
saw
B.
Herm-
I seen
you
Cam.
saw Herm
I seen
McGruff?
Joel's. I
You heard
seen. Hold on, dog. I seen Max B. I seen Cam. I seen Jim Jones, Joel Santana. Like, you see all of them. I never seen none of these other people, bro.
You didn't see McGruff though? That's crazy.
I'm saying, I ain't gonna see everybody, but you see people there. I'm like, where did all these people that's from Harlem come from? What part?
I ain't gonna hold you.
F. Wagner, Frederick Douglass. Where in
They
Harlem you
crawling out
from?
the woodwork, man.
No, everybody from Harlem now. Like it's like that's the new shit. Like, yeah, I'm from Harlem. What part? I know.
One thing I realized about Harlem niggas know who's really from Harlem and not. Like that's one thing I do know.
No, but like Harlem is mad small. Everybody know where Dougie Fresh's brownstone is at. Everybody, like, it's not unusual.
Teddy Riley.
All of that, like, everybody know all of that. So I'm like, yo, all these people that say they from Harlem, where? Because everybody in Harlem is it's like that game with Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. That's Harlem, bro. You always 6 degrees from somebody that knows somebody. So I'm like, yo, Alicia Keys from Harlem. What part?
I thought she was from Hell's Kitchen. I thought she was from Hell's Kitchen. And 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon's hilarious, bro.
Unless they from that part, what's that? Hamilton Terrace. That must be where they from. That part. If you from Harlem, you know Hamilton Terrace. It's on the hill, and it's this quiet ass block in Harlem. It's real clean. It's real nice. It don't never be no shooting. Nothing crazy ever happens on Hamilton Terrace. It's between St. Nicholas. You walk up the hill, you turn right, and it's like a little neighborhood in and of itself.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking? Hamilton
I
Terrace.
don't even know Poppy. Yeah.
Ajá, que calladito ahí. Tú no ves nadie ahí. Nadie está afuera, nothing.
Bro, around there, like, no cap, it's just like, they were like the only Starbucks around, like, for like years.
Porque esa gente tiene dinero que vive en ese bloque. Eso es lo que yo me imagino. Porque todos los años que yo ha vivido ahí, yo nunca he visto nada. Nobody plays outside. Nobody be out there. It looked like it's, I guess, all young professionals. I don't know. But it's just this little spot in Harlem where it's called Hamilton Terrace. You never see nobody there. Never.
That's for rich students.
Tiene que ser o casa para students, like dormitories.
Yo me estaba muriendo de la risa, because I saw a post with Tank Davis and Rolly Romero. I always see Rolly Romero's face. Yo, I couldn't stop to laugh, yo. I'm thinking about the yellow dude from Sin City.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Pero te voy a decir, ese tipo es más feo que el diablo, man. Coño, ese tipo es feísimo.
Have you noticed every time, like on Fight Hype?
Hold on, one at a time. Go ahead, Jose. Go ahead, Jose.
Now, if he wins or lose, I think his career will go up just because of the amount of trash he talks, bro. He went about Tank Davis like, yo, he looks like a Pokemon trainer. Yeah.
But listen, if he knock him out, bro, that'll be the wildest Sunday ever.
Yo, we gonna be talking greasy about Floyd for years.
Yo, I gotta talk to the universe. Like, but why would he? Why would he? Imagínate ese domingo. Rolly Romero.
There is nothing that I like more than a good trash talker. Like,
but is he a good trash talker or is he just a retard?
He's just dumb.
He's both.
Es que lo mismo, man. Es que casi lo mismo para él, porque Tank Davis is not, like, you know, it's not persona non grata when it comes to words. So.
Es verdad. Ese tipo.
Pero es como las cosas con las que él sale, tú sabes, como
sí, pero estupidez, pero son estupideces y vaina de carajito, de que Like he
He
sound like a
imitated the whole thing.
12-year-old, bro. Like he sound delayed.
pero
Like
que-
he got left back in high school.
Pero es que ma-
You mean
He
sound
got
like
left
Rolly?
back in the first grade, dog.
He got
You
left
be
back
too
in
nice.
kindergarten. He
You
got
sound
left
like
back.
Rolly?
No, but
Remember when I did that impression?
no,
How can
pero
you guys
lo que
tell it was
pasa
me?
es que the next thing we had was what's his name? Was Teofimo, and then it's like Devin Haney. They don't really have like a good game. You know what I mean? So like,
That's true. That's true. No, I ain't gonna lie. When he talk about Devin Haney, I do laugh because
Yeah, he be smoking that crazy.
so you're like,
Crazy. He be talking greasy, like, yo.
He said, "I
shit.
feel sorry." He said, "I feel sorry for Devin because he gets so weak and he's a bitch, and he doesn't hit hard and he's mad ugly." I was like, "Yo,
Rolly ain't got no filter, man. He ain't got nothing.
yo," he really said, "Yo, he's just a bitch and he don't hit hard and he's ugly." He just said it in a way,
Yo,
and I was
Julius.
like, "Yo."
Julius,
How did y'all?
No,
speaking of
no,
which,
I
how
don't
did y'all?
think
How did y'all
that.
know it was me
Julius,
when I was
Julius.
doing my impression?
Go ahead, Jose. Go ahead, Jose.
But
Imagine that guy talking like that with a belt. Like,
A monster. He'd be a monster, bro. I
Hey,
ain't
man,
really.
all I gotta say is y'all gotta pray for Rolly, man.
No, I mean, no.
Remember
Being
50
real,
Tyson?
hold on. Being real, who you want to see talking shit more, Rolly or Leonard Ellaby?
Rolly.
Rolly.
It is, B.
Man.
You remember 50? You remember 50 Tyson from early 2010s? 50 Tyson.
Oh
I'm
my
50
God.
Tyson. That's Rolly. Rolly 50.
Yeah,
Rolly
I
50
want him
Tyson.
there.
I
I
was
want
watching
him
a
saying,
training
like,
video
the
of
fight is actually
Rolly,
exciting,
and he was
though.
trying to move his head, and a glove that was sitting still in the way
Yeah.
was moving. I was
exactly.
dying.
It's little stupid shit that just makes him look fucking wild, fucking
Yo, I
hilarious,
was
bro.
like,
Funny, man.
this some real like the shit wasn't even moving. And he,
No, he
like,
threw some
what
random
the
punches. Like,
fuck?
Dude is
That
the
was- that was-
antithesis
that
of
was-
Brian Garcia.
That was the
Yo,
worst thing I've
because
ever
normally
seen.
the motherfucker gotta move the shit for you to slip and get into. And yo, he doing
You want to see
wild
my head
shit.
you
movement?
know the fight
You see
story.
my head movement, yo. You see my movement. I was like,
I was like, bro, I'm like, damn, it's like he having a stroke or what?
Hey,
Julius is crying, bro. This is
oh,
hilarious.
yo,
oh, damn, I
B.
got
He looks,
tears
he
in my
looks
eyes.
spastic,
My
bro.
God,
He looks spastic,
My
B.
God, the shit, it was like this. It was not moving.
I saw it. I saw it. He was doing all that for no reason, bro.
Oh my
For
God,
no
that shit is
reason.
not even moving. What you doing?
I hear
Yo,
you was like on the line, yo. Like,
question. Like, have y'all noticed though? Like, every time he's
Oh,
interviewed by
God,
Fight
my
Hype,
stomach
yeah, like
hurts.
every time he's interviewed on Fight Hype, right? It's like in like the photo of his face. It's like he has like the same dumb, it stinks
God,
look
yo.
on his face. Like,
He got resting bitch face. He got resting down syndrome.
oh my God, he got the same ass dumb.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Every time.
Every thumbnail you see me like. He got like resting down syndrome.
yo, eso es lo que yo te digo.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Makes me look like taste this
Yo,
piece of
yo.
shit.
Imagine him with a belt though.
Oh my
God.
Yo, Tank fans are gonna be so devastated
Yo,
if that
if he
happens.
knocks out Tank, bro, that'd be
Oh,
the
damn,
biggest
my
thing,
stomach
yo.
hurts. Damn you,
I-
Julius.
Yo, cause it's like you got hit by a parked car. Like he's slipping. Like the shit is not moving, my God. What are you doing?
Yo, hip hop car is hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
Yo,
I think that's
I was
why I
seeing the
like
video,
him
yo,
so
I was like,
much
yo,
because
I've
he's
never
so
done that
fucking
shit.
hilarious, man. I mean, he is
Yo,
so
yo,
out of this
you know what-
universe,
you know
man.
what-
It's
You know
great.
what's something
Yo,
great,
it's
though?
it's like this. Everywhere he's at, he still got that face like he's like it's his mugshot.
What I'm saying, he got resting. He got like a resting bitch face before doing the
He looks that dude from the Bronx. So we got caught grabbing a girl's ass.
Bro, really? He a creep though. Like I've been said, like he the type of cat that you can't leave none of your female friends around or your sister. Like, nah, chill. Like we come over here. Like don't even be around
Dude,
that
stop
that
it, bro. Like
creep
you
type
never see my
dude.
apartment, dude. Like
Yeah, like if you like, I'll meet you downstairs. He that guy. Like I'll meet you.
Like yo, bro,
Yo,
just wait outside,
like
B.
his best
All right,
friend.
man, I'm gonna get the
Just
keys.
blow up my profile. That's how he look every time we see him. That's how he look. Blow up that
Yo,
photo.
he's
The
that
other-
guy that like yo, nah, chill. I'll meet you downstairs, fam. I got you. I'll
No,
meet you
just
downstairs.
blow up my profile.
And you
picture.
don't meet him
Like, no,
downstairs. You just leave him there.
Yo,
That's how you look every time.
Yo, he really looked like that dude fought it and he didn't tell nobody.
Yo, I swear to God, it looked like it hurt to be Rolly, B.
You can't say that, bro. It hurt to be a human being. It's so horrible.
It hurt
Oh
to
my
be
God.
Rolly.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Motherfucker, man, for real.
yo, that's my word. He looked like Cardi B with dwarfism.
Oh shit.
Imagine Rolly just stop and talk his shit. He's gonna kick the dead
Yo.
like that.
Yo, B, he really got the resting bitch face though. Like,
Oh my
He's really
God.
gonna be.
yo, that's my
This is what we
word.
talking
B.
about, the future champion, bro.
Yo, but imagine him with a belt though, B. It'll never
Eso
end.
es lo que yo te digo, yo.
It'll never end. Leonard gonna have to promote him, bro. He gonna have to. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
he ain't
it's
got no
Rolly
choice.
season.
That happened.
And Tate's career is over. Tate's career is effectively over if he loses to Rolly.
Now this
No,
is the
it's
question.
okay.
Wait. This is the question.
the
If he win, is ESPN gonna put him on a pound for pound list?
Oh my God.
That's disgusting.
God damn, that's on there, B.
Yo, you fronting. I'm about to look that up right now. They can't be.
Yo, this is a victory that could make all these fucking
Imagine-
.com, all these legacy media people fucking look stupid.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, they
Imagine
gave him a
look-
spot.
Imagine the look on Ellerby's face if he actually had to promote him.
Bro.
Ellerby might kill himself, B. Ellerby might kill himself, bro.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I got the expression. Hold up. I think I got the shit too. Let me see if I can find the shit.
Yo, imagine that picture of Rolly like WBA champ and
Oh my
Bucks, right?
God.
Wait, let's see if
Oh,
Rolly.
yeah.
Let's see. Yo, look at that.
Take his pen.
WBA champ.
Yo, he looked like he was gonna tell you. He was gonna tell you something important, but he forgot.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Oh my God.
Yo, he looked like an
He looked
Indian.
constipated.
He looked like an Indian Elvis. He don't look like an Indian Elvis, like an
Oh
Elvis
my
impersonator from India. Yo, that's
Oh,
my
God.
word, B.
What the hell was I gonna say?
Yo, that two faces, well, B.
Oh my God.
It looks like my snake from the bar.
Oh
yo.
damn, dude, my
Oh
stomach hurt.
shit.
Oh, Jules,
Yo.
I got another one. Leave it up. Hold up. Give me a
Hold on,
second.
I'm gonna leave it up.
Oh
up.
no, here we
All right.
go.
I got oh shit. Here we go. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. All right. Oh shit, here it comes.
Yo, son, this is terrible, bro. Yo, this is terrible.
Fuck out, man.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'll still a trip back.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be his face on Sunday, bro. May 29th. That's his face right there. That's gonna be his face on the next
When he find out he gotta promote only bitch.
Good Lord.
Shit.
He might quit the business.
Yo, Julius, get the one when this guy was rubbing Floyd's chest and he was smiling like that.
Oh shit! Listen, he not gonna be smiling if Rolly win that fight.
Oh my God, y'all killing me right now, bro.
Oh shit! Yo, he gonna be like Floyd gonna tell him like, yo, you gotta promote Rolly now, B. Oh shit!
That's why I'm hoping
I'm like,
Rolly
yo, they
wins.
gonna be broke.
Oh,
Yo, Rolly,
shit.
if Tank loses, they gonna be broke, bro.
Oh, if Tank loses, he'll have to move out the hood, man.
Oh shit! He gonna move back to Baltimore. Like, yo, you really lost the. They gonna ask him every day for 20 years. Yo, you really lost the Rolly film. That's crazy.
Yo, he might kill himself, bro. I don't think he can handle that pressure.
Oh shit! He gonna be
Every
a
day
stunt.
in the house with the shades drawn.
He gonna be a stunt
one more.
double
I
for
got
Manny
one more.
Fresh. Yo.
Why you say he a
that's
stunt double
expensive,
for
man.
Manny Fresh like we didn't hear you?
Motherfucker,
Yo.
was OnlyFans
Why is
stuff, shit?
wait? Why his face look like a dick pic?
Yo, his face says it all, man. Like, yo, mommy, let me show you something.
Yo, the dude face is mad offensive. Being look like a dick pic.
Oh.
Dude face is mad offensive. Like, yo, get that shit out
Oh,
of here, B.
Like the guy with my
Yeah, but I
They
got
think it's a
tears in
lighting.
my eyes.
Yo, that shit is fucking crazy.
Yo, Rolly face look like an unsolicited dick pic. That's
Yo,
crazy.
like an unsolicited dick pic, B.
That is one indecent exposure in the face ass motherfucker.
Well, that's yellow bastard right there.
Oh, man.
Yo, wait, that's after he win the belt. That's after he win the belt.
Oh my God.
Hey, Julius.
Oh shit! That's after he win the belt, son. That's
Yo,
prime
Tank ain't
Rolly.
gonna come out the fucking house if he gets dropped.
WBA champ.
Fam, this is Super Saiyan Rolly. Super Saiyan Rolly.
This is
Face
final form right there,
yellow.
man.
That's
That's
his
his
final form, yo. Like,
Yo, I hate y'all so much, bro. My heart hurt.
Yo, you remember in the movie, like,
Oh my
they was
God.
around because things were like,
Oh my God, this is
Chris,
terrible.
you ain't never gonna forget this one.
yo, dog. Y'all better hope Rolly don't see this shit.
I know, right?
Gonna come
last
at
one. Last one.
Yo, let me see. Hold on. Wait. Let me see. Hold on. Wait. Fucking shit.
He's a bitch.
Give
I'm
me
a
the fucking
kick
money.
his ass.
Give your fucking money.
Yo,
Give
B.
your money.
Yo, why he always look like this?
It's like midway through taking a shit, bro. Like, very constipated, bro. Fuck, man.
Julius, wait.
You see him looking like that, and he got that fur
Julius.
coat on, and it's 800 degrees.
It's like he took a beef patty and then regretted for eating it.
Oh
shit.
God, you're terrible.
Bro, that's the listen. That's the face when you take a hot pocket out the microwave and half that shit is cold.
Yeah, that's the face. That's the face. Like, yo, I'll put this for 3 minutes on the highest level, and this is what you give me.
Oh shit!
Julius, I solved the case.
You solved the case, Gad, yo.
Dude, all this allegation about Rolly Romero, all these girls, maybe Rolly was just sending pictures of his face. That's
Good
why
one.
they
Good
put out the charges.
Oh shit!
Like Rolly
Wait, hold
sent
on.
me. Rolly sent me.
This is
Yo,
I didn't do it. Face. This is I didn't do it. Face. I didn't do it.
Yo, he's gonna send to the principal's office, bro. Where you going, B?
Yo, his face looked like a bad report card.
No fucking lunch tickets, bro.
If summer school was a person, Rolly.
Yo, this is the face. Yo, this is the face he makes me ask him. What's 2 + 2?
Oh, dude, AJ, chill.
Oh, shit. Yo, that motherfucker face is wild, B. Bitch sit on the stand. Rolly was sending me dick pics. He be like, Your Honor, that's my face.
Not even the cop can
One more.
Oh shit! They gonna get Stabler and Benson on the case, and Benson gonna crack the case. Those aren't dick pics. That's his face.
Yo, on some serious shit.
Oh my god!
Like, look how his name was just brought up. Like, I just brought it up like a little bit, and look, we spent like 20 minutes talking about him.
Yo, Rolly could save boxing, bro. Rolly could save boxing, bro. As long as he, on some real shit. He the new Ali, B. He Sugar Ray Muhammad.
That's why
yo, talking about
Rolly
this
wins, man. This is gonna be great because we
I'm
can
a
have
country.
hours
It's like
of material, days and months.
Shit. I would keep wanting him to win the fight now. If I'm being honest,
I want him to win. He could be Sugar Ray Muhammad Mayweather.
Nah. He's not gonna be Muhammad Mayweather or Muhammad or whatever Tyson. He's gonna be Rolliver McCall. For real, like come on.
Yo, B. Yo, why that motherfucker face?
He look like he smoked dust, bro. He do dust too.
Tony Boswell says he can't salute.
Yo, B, his face look like an after-school program, B. Fuck out of here.
Like he didn't get all of
This is actually him in public school right now. This is him in the 4th grade.
Bro, that's his
Yo, he passed high school at 21, bro.
Not even, bro. Oh, yeah.
Last year.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He said Rolliver
shit.
Oh shit! I got chill, B. My fucking stomach hurt, man.
Get out of here.
Yo, B, I was about to throw up.
Good Lord.
Oh, man. I'm gonna need surgery after this shit.
Stitches, bro. Come on, man. You gotta let
us shit, yo.
Rolliver McCall is the new anthem now. Rolliver McCall, B.
That dude face look like earwax, B. Like his face, like you take that shit out of Rolly.
After a bad rub, he's looking confused.
Shit, yo. Hey, yo, look, we gonna end it on the high. Cause I'm fucking tired.
Rolliver McCall.
One more. This is what he looks like when he gets an idea.
Oh, shit.
Yo, I swear he the type of cat that set the hot pocket on the sleeve. He don't even put it in the sleeve. He put it on the sleeve. He put it in the microwave.
Yo, this is a very bad school photo, bro.
Yo, B. On that note, I'm gonna close it out, B.
Yeah, good night, fellas, bro.
Good night, guys.
Like,
Oh